going to do a little project just for you. Now, you've probably never done this before, I think, or maybe you have. Stick around. This might be interesting. Well, I was contemplating whether or not to show you this. This is just a Mickey Mouse fence post repair. I wasn't going to show this, and I thought, what the heck. We've got this fence over here. And see how it bows up there? See that fence post? I'll go around to the other side. Well, I guess I can go right here. I see that. Got that wobbles back and forth up here, you can see. The fence post isn't broken down there. There's some heavy winds and it blew this way. And the best way to do this, obviously, is you got to take the post out. I'll go around this way. You got to take the post out, you know, and take the top boards off. It's a big, huge process. And I don't have much time for this. And see, it's behind these bushes. Here's the rest of the garden over here. And so from the back side, you know, from over here, you look over here, no matter what I do over here, you're not ever going to see. And like I say, it's a Mickey Mouse fence repair, post repair, because what I'm going to do here is over here I'm going to put a little stake and I'm going to beat that down into the ground, try to clean up right in here, and then I'm going to push this post over. I'm going to take a 2x4 coming up here at an angle to kind of support this back side, knowing that, see, all the weight is coming this way, so if I push it back like that, it'll be fine. And that's where the wind comes anyways. It comes from over on that side over there. Okay, now is this the proper way to fix a fence? No. That's why I'm calling it Mickey Mouse, but I only have, like I say, a little bit of time. I told my aunt I'd try to do something to make this fence a little bit stronger, so next time the winds come, at least it's not going to fall down. Maybe later on down the road we'll have to pull this whole fence apart, because see, you're going to have to pull this whole section off, that section off, the top boards, the side boards. I mean, it's quite the thing. Now, another thing I've seen people do is on the back side, if it's in the backyard or something, you could sink another post down over here, you know, maybe a foot away from this fence, and then put it up, and then put a couple blocks in between it, push it over, support it, and then you've got this post over here supporting the rest of the fence, so you don't have to pull it all apart. But if it's in a wide open area where you can see, I wouldn't suggest that. Okay, so I guess I better get on with my project and show you what I'm gonna do. I'm glad I kind of dug in around here, because it's a big, huge root here, and so I'm going to go right off to the side. I dug that down just a little bit, and then, you know, I need enough room for my sledgehammer here, so I kind of clean this up a little bit. I can measure in here, see about what I'm going to need. I'm going to go about 14 inches or so. That'll give me a little bit of room up here to beat it down. I hope I don't hit hard pan down there. And I want to get that little stake down there nice and tight as I can, because that's going to hold the weight. So as long as I get it stuck down in there 4 or 5 inches to get it so it won't move, I think I'll be fine. So what am I going to use for that stake? I've just got a 2x4 here, right here, and this is for exterior. This is like a mud plate, mud sill. They used to have this stuff called mud sill. It was green, and you'd use that for bottom plates and building walls and stuff like that. Well, I went to the store, I couldn't find that, but this is just like it. It's all been punched little holes in here, and then they soaked it in this creosote type stuff, but this happens to be red. This is for exterior conditions, so that's what I'm going to use. So I'm just going to cut a little stake out of here, 14 inches long. Is what I'm going to do to that. And I'll cut that, and then I'm going to put a point. I'm going to put a point on it so I can beat it down in the ground. Let's see if it works. Make this 14 inches. Going to put a mark on both sides of the tape, and that should get you pretty square. And I'm using a skill saw for this. I don't know how far I'm going to make this, maybe 4 inches. I'm going to split the difference here. I'm going to connect those lines with something. How about my saw? My sheetrock saw is a straight edge. Anything will do for a straight edge, you know? That, I can cut that off. Like I said, a Mickey Mouse fence repair. Hang on to this thing. Now, you know, I could hold it like that. I guess I'll hold it like that. I could flip it back over and make another mark there, but I'm going to try this way. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but that blade's getting kind of dull too. Okay? Now, hopefully I can pound that in. Let's go over there and try it out.